Okay, Stephanie, we're going to watch your butterfly here. And Stephanie, as you know, we want to make sure that when you take some time to look at your video, also take some time to read the notes that are in the email as well. Just different things that we see that we continue to work on. It's a great opportunity to check them out before or after practice if you don't have time to watch the video, even before, after, or during a meet as well. I know there's a lot of time in the day where we can't watch certain things, but if you can take the notes and take those in and really think about it, I think we'll see a lot of improvement. Love having you in senior this year. I've been so impressed with how hard you've been working. I think you've done a great job, and I'm looking forward to see how well we do this year. So with that being said, let's kind of start to look into our butterfly and see what we can see. It's a good streamlined end on there. I like that. All right. So as we get into that stroke right here, first thing is I can see that you have a nice bend in your elbow all the way through here, and you can see that you're trying to get your hands a little bit closer together, but let's still try to get a little bit more underneath that body, just a little bit better, okay? One more to get rid of. Excellent job of getting your head down, and I feel like you pretty much keep your eyes down all the way through other than when you're breathing, which is fantastic. Right here at the end, you can start to see that you're turning those hands to where those pinkies are going to exit. Remember, we want the palm of your hand to be kind of up as you exit, and then you start to turn it as you come above the water. So you want to finish that pull. Right here, you're kind of knifing your hands to the water, which means you're not really finishing that pull as well as we could. The other thing we want to try and do is not go quite so deep on that recovery, right? When we recover above the water, or when we recover underwater, we want to make sure those hands stay nice and high, then bend those elbows and we start to pull through that water. When we go down like this, you're kind of going too much of a dolphin dive, which is not a drill we do, and it's not a drill we want to do, so we don't want to be diving down underwater. We want to always be moving forward. Kick out there looks great. You have a nice steady kick at the top of your stroke and at the bottom of your stroke, Stephanie, so we absolutely love that. But again, you can still see your head's looking down. I haven't seen a breath yet, but look at how low those hands are from the top of the water. That's where we want them, and that's where you are. So work at keeping your hands higher and then keeping your elbows higher as you start that pull. Again, you can see this power and the strength you have right here in your arm. You're pushing your hands exactly the right direction. So as far as what you're doing underwater, that looks pretty good. While I can get better, that's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that stuff. All right. So right here is where we'd like to talk a little bit about the power butterfly. And so what we're going to show you real quick is how you have your hips real high here. You got your head lower a little bit, but then your hands are here. So really, what you're doing is a little bit of a triangle, but it's a little bit more power, and you're really kind of more swimming in this direction here, right? And we don't want to be going down. So what we'd like to see you do is try to change your hands to be up here. Get your head just a little bit lower, not much, but a little bit. You know, Lynette likes to do the body dolphin drill a lot. This is why we want to really make sure we sink that head in the water. So if you get your hands up higher, all of a sudden then we're going to have that power triangle that we really want to see from everybody. Okay, that's where you're kind of keeping the core strength right down the middle of your body, and you're able to pull through that water a lot better. So just work on keeping your hands a little bit higher in that water. There we go. I've been looking for a breath. Wasn't sure if we were ever going to do one. All right. First off, good job of breathing early. Absolutely love that. You can see again, this is a good view where right here, almost at the bottom of your stroke, your hands are still pushing, which is excellent, and then turn, right? Don't come up with those pinkies. Now, great job of getting your head down before your hands enter. It's close, but you did get them down first. That's excellent. Now, as we go into our turn here, a little deep, and you can kind of see how you're having to sweep your hands up. That's another reason why we want to keep your hands high in that water, so you don't have to go down and then back up into your turn. As you do your turn, excellent job of working those feet, trying to get them stacked. You do a good job of rotating your legs into the wall. And I love your foot position and your knee position. You can see that your knees are up a little bit on an angle, and this is what I want to see everybody doing, Stephanie. So that looks fantastic. Streamline here looks excellent. Your head position is perfect. You got a nice long body line coming off that wall. That looks great with the streamline. 1, 2, maybe a third dolphin kick. Yeah, okay, I'll give you 3 dolphin kicks. So we know how many dolphin kicks we're supposed to do, right? We know we're supposed to do 6, but we only did 3 here. Now on the positive, you're almost fully past the flags by 1 body length. But if you actually do your 6 dolphin kicks, then you're out past the flags by at least probably 3 body lengths. Good job of not breathing first stroke, but I'll tell you what, if you go back right here, it looks like you were going to breathe because you take your hands or your head. Here you are in this great streamline, and you break the streamline by lifting your head up. Okay? Don't look forward. Keep your head down. We don't want you to breathe, so there's no reason to lift it. Good job once you get in your stroke, but don't lift those eyes up if you don't need to.